Hey everyone, welcome to today's watch review. We're going to be looking at the TAG Heuer Formula One Calibre 5. This is one of the more affordable automatic sport pieces that you can buy from this LVMH group brand. 200 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, brushed ceramic bezel insert here with the Calibre 5 movement, which essentially is a very tastefully finished 2824 from ETA, 25 joules, 28,800 beats per hour, 38 hours of power reserve, and an instantaneous date changeover feature at midnight. So I look at this and I see a very attractive overall color scheme with the brushed ceramic that's not quite black. It's very deep, but I would say a very dark gray, and it works so well with the lighter anthracite sun ray dial that catches the light and looks very attractive, very dynamic, especially in natural light with the sun coming through and hitting the dial, hitting the applied markers. It looks equally sharp inside under LED lights here in the studio, and I really enjoy the pop of red accent that you will see in the Calibre 5 designation, the tip of the running seconds, the small triangle above the 12 o'clock applique, and the small ring in the screw down crown in that red accent color. So I look at this and I see something attractive, something sporty, something versatile. And with the retail price of $1,850, it really is one of the more affordable ways to get into TAG Heuer and get this name brand and wear something on wrist that hits quite a few boxes that we like as watch enthusiasts. Now, the best thing about TAG Heuer is the fact that they rarely go for retail price. And this one was sent in by Saltzman's Watches, so I'd like to thank Richard. He's been awesome in sending in pieces for me to feature and review and share with you guys. And he's created a discount code specifically for my viewers. It's very generous. I can't actually advertise the amount to get him in trouble. He might get in trouble by advertising it. So that is in the description. It's good for November, and it's a generous discount. And that, again, is one of the nice things about TAG Heuer is you're rarely going to pay retail. You're always going to be spending less than the suggested retail price. And for the going rate, TAG Heuer makes some really solid watches. And I certainly am no TAG Heuer apologist. I can rib them about their Calibre 1887 debacle or the isograph technology that didn't pan out. Certainly they've done some silly things, but when you look at their product objectively, I think they do a great job. And every time I review a TAG Heuer watch, I get a viewer that will reach out and say, Bruce, I own a Formula One. I've been wearing it for 8 years. It's my favorite watch. Or my Monaco is the best watch in my collection. Or I've been wearing an Aqua Racer and it's so solid for the past 5 years. It's just been an awesome watch. And from owners, I hear nothing but nice things. And every time I review a watch, I really enjoy the TAG Heuer product. I've owned a couple of them, and I do aspire to own a Monaco. I really enjoy the Calibre 11. I really enjoy the new bracelet for the Monaco. So hopefully within the next few months, maybe 6 months, I will have an excellent TAG Heuer in the collection, in the rotation, alongside my other watches. And I'm looking forward to doing that. But let's get back to this TAG Heuer Formula One Calibre 5. I'm going to put the dimensions here on the screen and talk about the way this wears and fits. So 43.5 in overall diameter, 48.5 lug to lug, 12.1 millimeters in height, which is my favorite aspect. It's really nice when you have a watch that carries 200 meters of water resistance. It has a screw down crown and it's nice and thin on wrist. It sits flat. It doesn't have a case back that bumps up. It slides under a dress cuff if you like to, wear a shirt and tie from time to time with a rather dressy sports piece. This fits the bill there. The odd lug width is a little bit annoying, and the fact that it doesn't taper very much on the bracelet is a minor nitpick of mine, but overall it looks sharp, it looks proportional on wrist, and it does look very nice with the light play, with that anthracite and the brushed ceramic. I do enjoy the amount of brushing here. It's on the bezel, it's on the sunray dial, it's on the top of the case, on the clasp, each one of these shorter links. The sides of the case is high polish, but I almost think it would look better with some brushing there and just enhance that toolish vibe, the brushed scheme. I think that could be pretty cool. Now, other things that I like the versatility. We touched on the color scheme. We touched on the details. the movement. This is the Calibre 5, which essentially is a 2824 with 25 joules, 28,800 beats per hour, 38-hour power reserve, and an instantaneous date changeover feature at midnight. This is the Dash 2 variation, very tastefully finished and very well dialed in. I really like the tactile elements as well. Let me sample the bezel action for you. It doesn't need a lot of torque to turn. It has a nice mechanical feel, maybe just a hair amount of back play, but certainly nothing inappropriate for this price point. And the crown action is pleasant. There's a good pop of the crown. The threading action is easy to do. You're not going to be cross-threading small pieces of metal here. And again, this is one of the more affordable ways to get into a tag, get into the materials here with ceramic, with applied markers, and with a solid bracelet. Now, it's not perfect. Let's talk about the dislikes. I talked a little bit about I'd like to have a tapered bracelet. You guys can see it's not the cleanest of dials. There's just a bit of haze around some of the appliques. The crystal has a few imperfections. It almost looks like bubbles in the crystal. But again, you're not going to notice these things unless you're getting out of loop and getting a little anal about it. But I think the biggest negative element will be the stamped clasp. Anytime you're spending around $1,000, you want a milled clasp. You don't want to see a stamped clasp. And so I'd like to see that improved in a future generation of the Formula One. And then the only other thing, the lume, it's pretty good for C1, but C1 is not quite as nice as BGW9 in terms of longevity. So I think this could be enhanced if this was BGW9 in the future, but certainly it's not terrible. It's not Seiko-like. I'd say it just leaves a little something to be desired. But overall, very solid, very attractive. I've enjoyed having the Formula One in here. Again, I like the color scheme. I like the versatility. I like the thin profile. And for the going rate of these watches, again, it is one of the more affordable ways to buy into a sports piece from Tag Heuer. And I'll put a link to Saltzman's watches in the description of this video, to Richard. Richard, he's awesome in lending in pieces, in quoting nice discounts, good customer service. So again, all of that is in the description of the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching today. Let me know if there is a specific Tag Heuer or maybe another model from another brand that you would like to see reviewed here on the Bruce Williams channel, and I'll try my best to try to accommodate. So again, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.